of Hollow Knight. Silksong. We're here, and we're cursed. So that means that we don't have access to our tools, which, when I first heard it, I was like, yeah, so what? I don't need any of that. And then, you know, the compass is a tool, so that's real bad. So right now, we're kinda, you know, here-ish. And we're trying to go back to where our bones are. In theory, it shouldn't be that hard to get there. But I've already, like, forgotten what we're doing again. Alright, to the right and then up. Alright, because we can't heal either. You know, we'll probably quit the game here in another minute or two. Man. This is the worst. Oh, this isn't right. Oh, yeah, this isn't right at all. Great. Say nice hat or something like that. No, I kind of forgot it was on my head, honestly. You know, people do different strategies with the hat. I like to do the logo over the left ear. That way I always know where it is, you know, on my head. Some people like to know where the center of their forehead is. I want to know where my ear is, you know. Plus you could do like the secret agent thing where you're like pretending to talk into, I guess, like a smartwatch in the modern era. It's not very secret agent-y anymore, is it? But no, you know, one of the things, Luke, about having very, very short hair is that I don't ever notice that it gets dirty. I do shower every day, you know. I can't smell very well, and I do work in a restaurant where I assume that I smell like grease in food, even if not like, you know, deleterious human smells, so I just never think about it, you know. I just assume that I'm clean at any given time, or, you know, I shower that day. But definitely whenever I had, you know, access to the ability to grow more hair, I would sometimes do that. And then sometimes I would just, you know, not care anyway. No. Bad. Alright, well, the good news is we got here. Oh, and these dudes, they didn't make it. I guess they died here. But maybe we're on our way now, right? And now we have to get back to old Yarnaby, who lives over there or something. Sure. That's, you know, fortunately, we're stuck here and I have no idea where we are. Alright, so this is the left thing there, and then we'll go down. You know, like a lot of things in gaming, this, like, not having a map, or not having a compass for the map, it's only annoying when you don't know everything about a game. Like, this wouldn't even matter to a person who was an expert. Like, how much of an inconvenience is it really? This game is after Hollow Knight chronologically? Yes, absolutely. I feel like it's basically almost directly after it. Because the very beginning is Hornet, like, on a journey. She's leaving, you know, Hollow Nest and all that, I think, is what the context is that she's, like, just leaving there. And then she gets jumped and imprisoned by some people who absolutely picked the wrong person to jump and imprison. You know, that's, like a real action movie plot, right? Like, oh, you don't know who I am? Goes and locks the door. Which ending is canon? I assume the Act 3 ending where you restore Farloom and defeat Lost Lace is the canon ending. I don't actually know, but I assume. Wait, there's something up here? We found a thing. It just goes to show how I don't have everything in the game. But the Hollow Knight ending, that would be like the Radiance ending, would be the canon one there, certainly, where you defeat them, because, well, I'm pretty sure anyway. Exactly. Exactly. They're like, you're here unless they pay a ransom, and then, you know, it just starts laughing. Very, you know, Rorschach from The Watchmen. You walked in here with me! Wait, how do I hate everything. I sure wish I had a map. Do I go here? I don't know. I mean, I have a map, I just don't have a way to use it. Because, you know, a map will only tell you what the world looks like, which is useless to a person who doesn't know where they are. I'm lost hands you a globe. Get out of here. So is this like right here? I don't know. I don't know. I sure wish I could know. But not for the first time. I will reflect that these games should just let you know where you're at on the map once you get the map. They don't need to spend another slot on that. If I have 18 complaints about Hollow Knight as a concept, that will be one of them. It'd probably be like the third thing I would point out. Hello, Thomas. I think we found it. No. No, because this is somewhere else. I don't remember where this person lives. It's the crest area. It's like, I don't even remember getting a crest here. I don't... every time I go into an area in this game, it's like I'm freaking Dory, right? It's very much a just keep swimming type of thing. No, maybe, yes. Madam, I've returned with the spine's requested to allow me to interest that you may remove this parasite from my shell. This quest has bothered me more than anything in the whole world, because it starts off with a thing that would only bother me, and that really got under my skin. Alright, my head isn't cold anymore. The spine specimen, you have them. Then it is time indeed for you of your wriggling torment and show my genius clear. Hope we don't save it for the next part. Thomas, there's nothing this quest can do to me that won't be worse than the beginning of it, where I had to hear that item in my headphones every 30 seconds or so before we started the quest and got cursed. Oh my god, I thought I was going to break everything in the whole world. Like, I thought I was going to pick up a hammer and just start hitting the ground. I was going to, like, screw up the mantle and the Earth's core. I was going to wreck everything because of that sound. And then it took away all my abilities and gave me this garbage crest, which is still a win because it didn't make the sound anymore. If it made the sound while we were cursed, I would have quit for real. I would not. I can't be having that. All right. Beautiful, unfairly maligned extricator. Come on. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's a very ominous... A very ominous medical device. Crest of the Witch. Oh, okay. Whip the needle and sweeping strings, leech life of foes through twisted roots. The healing's a bit janky, but good. Hey, we get the achievement for claiming all crests. Do I get a %? That was a fun little vocalization from Yarnaby there. The operation, a success! The simpletons hiding in that blasted Belvane would shudder into dust if they saw how much I achieved without them. Madam, I shan't lie. That was an ordeal, such as I have rarely suffered. Yeah, bosses do not give %, and doing quests does not give a %. There was one time where I did like a quest to beat a boss and did like 3 other things. I didn't get a single % for anything I did. Did I do Path of Pain yet? I doubt it. I don't know where that is. I've only heard of that in the context of Hollow Knight 1, where I didn't find it or do it. Parasite seems to have been unbound somewhat. Whatever remnant still lingers in my shell feels calmed. Perhaps it's a fortunate result after all. Of course, great Yarnaby has healed you. Shout it through the caverns. Scream it from the great spinning towers. You know, windmills, whatever. Sounds frustrating. Well, you know, Luke, it's the percentage points is just a way of keeping score, I guess. It feels like it should keep score in different ways, right? The Path of Pain is frustrating. Let's make sure they hear you in the so-called civilized settlements of this ignorant land. Oh, the Path of Pain. Yep, there in the first one in Hollow Knight, there was like this place called the White Palace. I quit the game over it like a couple of times. I ended up only getting away from it by like getting help. And I wish I could find another key, but I can't. I don't, you know, we've been going and talking to folk, but the key evades us. Do we have any tools on? No, because the crest is naked. That's right. They about to make us do like a boss fight. Huh. That's kind of cool. Oh, that was the pogo. Did that go that wide on the screen? That is interesting. What's the range here? Like, no, not that far. But you know me, I just want to find a bench. Huh. Little Hollow Knight thing. I'm gonna die here. I'm gonna die here. That didn't heal me at all. You have to touch something with tentacles to heal. Well, let's just try and find a bench, shall we? I'm glad the game gave so many choices to people who aren't me, and that I found the one true crest at the very beginning. Sometimes I think maybe I'll play one with a different crest, like play, you know, with the dumb, why would anybody ever use this diagonal pogo crest? But, like, you know... Wake up! Finally, we can be ourselves again. And we'll put on that weird cogfly thing, because I never used them. Like, you see, you can just swing. You can just... Doesn't have... Isn't that, like, look. You can do 2 hits while you're in the air. Like a gentleman. Alright, so... There we go. We need to go back over to this area to see if we can go up there somehow so that we can get to the Flea. So... to Enclave. I was going to go for the final Flea, if we can get it. Because we accidentally ended up getting cursed when we were trying to find the Flea. Alright, do we go to the right there? Yeah, I guess going through the stage would be easier than trying to go around. Says, can't wait for the Fleas to all turn together for the secret final mega boss. That would be fun. That happens in Hollow Knight, right? It never happened to me, but someone told me about it. With the grubs or whatever. But I, of course, did not find all the grubs in Hollow Knight. I don't even think I found half of them. Help or defeat John CSR. I'm so glad other communities have these memes. In Warhammer, it's James Workshop and John Warhammer. But yes, it is indeed a joke. You're allowed to laugh if you like. Alright, how? Oh, you got, It's no wonder I never found it. Alright, and here there's like a puzzle, right? And we didn't figure out any of it. Because we need to get up through there. And here there was something and I forgot what it was. It doesn't matter. A mask shard maybe? Because that is what opened this, right? And this just leads down there, but that doesn't mean it definitely leads to dying stupidly. But this, see, we don't want to be this direction at all. That, I don't think anything here looks like it's going to open the wall, right? Yeah, it's just going all the wrong way. Alright, but the thing is I'm not very smart. Okay. That's what opened there. Can't go up. Can go up, but it doesn't matter. That's the way we come in. You go here. You can't go left or right. Well, the answer has to be down here, even if the answer is give up. Great. Sure. I could do that all over again if I needed to, because I totally know how that worked. Oh, look, it's a little dude! Hooray! Hooray! I don't get an achievement for saving all the fleas? I don't think there are any more. If there are, we don't have them on the map. Oh, look at that. It did basically nothing, but it's about sending a message. Hey, that was a new one for the book, so now we just have 15 things to get. This was a Drape Lord. And it looks like there's a boss here, right? Because this is where the bosses go. And this is like in between Crest Con and Voltverm, there's one. And then something here with the surgeon things, maybe. I don't know. Can use up to 4 cogflies at a time. Oh, well that would make it better, huh? Hey! And we get to Little Psalm Cylinder. And this is going to open that one door here. Nope, not the door I thought. Yeah, I like the little lore stuff as well from those. Alright, is there anything else out here then? We're gonna assume probably not, right? Yeah, it's just... It's kind of nice to have a little mascot, though. Because, like, the other tools don't follow you around and be adorable, so that's good. Alright, we could have fast traveled. It's alright. We were right here anyway. Good old Sherman. Thomas, you're playing 9 souls. You forgot to ask the Shanghai about Yano, and yes, after you beat him. That's pretty funny. Greatly deteriorated, I would say. He's gonna go through some stuff. What a positive outlook, Luke. Exactly. His health is now very reliably anticipatable. You can set your watch by it. Right here, and then we gotta go, yeah. Wait, this is not the way I normally go. That's alright. Maybe this is the good way, the secret way. It looks like it's the exact same way, only we start higher up. That's good, right? Nope, because we got nuked. Oh. Aha! We made it! No. We made it! Huzzah! They should let me hit that guy again. Oh, we did it! All are here now, Bugnut Flea. Did the theme here change, or is this always the theme here? I mean, I didn't realize. It feels like they cleaned it up, you know, it's like brighter. Oh, 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 my dear friend, Miss Hornet, look at how many of the lost fleas have come. It seems even the last few stragglers are now with us. Yes, because I'm a hero. That as well, Flea Master, my travels throughout this land have been far and deep, and yet at almost every reach I met the friendly, inquisitive presence of your kind. I think it's the same theme everywhere. Okay. Your fleas have an uncommon desire for adventure, which I find admirable, even if it is seldom matched by capability. Boom, roasted. Though I am long accustomed to traveling alone, following your journey and sharing some part of this progress has been a warm thing. And so happy you have made, we fleas. Even as the darkness comes to claim us, we would be honored to bestow one final gift. A treasure from Fleakind's glorious past. Ooh, a glorious gift. May it mark you in Fartham's final moment as a friend to us all. Egg of Flealia. And we get 88% completion. Alright. Hooray! What do we do with it? Decreases the cost of silk skills while health is full. Well, that's interesting. I'll never use it, but that's interesting. That's right, that was where the craft metal thing was. Oh, man. Alright, what to do, what to do. Sure wish I could find a key. Wait, what? Huh. I don't know why I'm looking in here for a key. Keys have never been near the things I need. I just don't know where to go for a key. I thought I've been to every shopkeeper. I swore I would have found a key if there was a key to be found to buy, but... But I guess at this point we can just poke around every single place in the game and try to find something. Because some of the percents are just money, right? Like a bunch of them are just money. I guess we could do this running quest. I just think it's annoying and I don't want to. This place has like the best ambiance. Very creepy. And a place where the fact that it's dark actually adds to it, unlike every other time in the game where it's dark. All right. Like, I don't, like, where does one find an ornate key? I've been to all the shopkeepers. They do not sell it. I thought, everywhere. But I obviously didn't know that, like, this spur of the map existed until just the other day. So, you know, maybe there's something up there. Maybe that's where I'll find a key. Like, what's at the top of the slab? It looks like the map should go on. I don't know. So I imagine the door here would just open up and then we could fight somebody. That would be cool, but ultimately unlikely. Hey, no, never. How are you? Someone near where we found Sherman? Possibly. I don't know where that is. Oh, wow. Steel chair. Clean. And that is why Wanderer's Crest is the best, because you can actually play the game. Oh, I thought he was going to do the, silly thing in the air. So how many of them actually survived the end of 9 Souls? Quafu and Xuan are fine. And the surviving people of the village are fine. And Yi redeemed himself. Tree in your backyard is on fire. Oh no, well, I hope that works out well. That's the ending I chose. There's another ending. It might be the worst ending I've ever heard of. It's rare to me that an ending is so clearly wrong. But that wasn't the route I took. Hey, it's the dude! Hooray! Hey, what's up, buddy? Wanna chat? Nope, just bow. I bow as well. Well. Huh. Where did he fall to? All the way here? Shame. Queen. Alright, well. We got rid of the curse, so that's good. Better than good. Now we can... Oh, and we got the last flea. You know, we're probably getting to the end of Silksong, you know, even if we're not there yet. Because while I would like to get percentage points, I'm not going to just, like, walk around forever trying to get one. But there's still the racing quest to do, and that'll get us maybe nothing. We've got items we can buy, that'll get us another percentage or two. We might be able to get to, like, 90. Hey Evan, yes I did indeed free myself. Navigating was the hardest part. After that, pogoing. Oh no, the steel chair! Well, later, Evan. It's good to see you. This video won't go on for too much longer. A little bit longer. Alright. Like, what's even in this room? When's the last time we've been in here? Maybe something will be in here. Nope, it looks like something won't be in here. It's worth a shot. I'm sure something used to be. Well. Guess we can go and spend some money in the old blasted steps real quick. And because like maybe the tool damage is 2% as well, right? So if buying those is a percentage and then the 5% for the tools is 5 more percent, then that takes us to 95. And then more spools, more mask shards takes us to 97. And then I just don't actually know what the other things could be, but, you know, I don't know what the percentages are, so there's no telling. Maybe we could get one in some silly way. Maybe one is get all the other percentages. Because here we need to buy the crafting kit and the pick and the fragments. That's like just so much money, but that's okay. Let's just break it all down now. My beloved rosaries. And it wasn't even enough. And now we've got unchained rosaries. We'll buy this cylinder. It's not worth the percentage, but, you know, it's not the point. And yeah, the tool damage is worth another percentage, so we go to 89. Hooray! In 89, that's almost an F. That's like a passing grade. Alright, so a couple of things to buy from him. Where do we find the other stuff? These are questions. I don't remember why that's there. Leaving it. Well. Guess. Aha! Oh. Now there's another quest to go back to Fleetopia, Ecstasy of the End. As was warned long ago, the Black Times have come. There's one last act to perform. Meet us at what was once called Fleetopia. Oh no! Well, I guess next time we'll see what happened to the fleas. That's a very ominous quest text. Maybe we can get a percentage out of it. But anyway, so glad that curse is done. I love my Wanderer's Crest. And while I'm sure there's something to be said for the other ones, and if Wanderer's Crest wasn't in the game, maybe I would use one of them. Maybe. But, you know, when you find the thing that clicks with you, you know, temptation is to stay with it. But, alright. Wonderful stuff, Thomas. I hope that tree in your backyard is only partially aflame and is going to get better soon. Evan, it's good to see you. Luke, nice to see you as well. Hope you have a nice day. Not never. I will see you later on. And awesome guy, thanks for hanging out. All right, folks. And if you're watching in the future, I hope the weather's nice and that you had a good time seeing us find the very last flea and, you know, get a couple more notches in the percentage thing. As we get ever closer to 100, though that number may never come, it also could. And we'll figure it out. We'll see what happens when we get it. I think they just put a little stamp in the book, and that's all there is. And then you get to restart the game all over again forever. Anyway, that's all I've got for you right now. I'm going to get on with my day, and I should be back on in, 12, 13 hours to play some other game, and maybe I will see you guys there later.